You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing today? It's your girl Sunshine Reigns, aka Griselda Blanca, aka You Need a Motivator, aka the party starter. But you tune in each and every morning because I am your hood unicorn. I'm here to wake you up with positivity, motivation, current events, and a ton of laughter. All right. So let me tell you about what our show is today. We've got a man who is choosing 1 year in prison instead of returning $1.1 million that was mistakenly deposited into his bank account. And I might be able to do a bid on my head for $1 million. I might be able to do a little bid. I ain't even gonna front. Macy's is set to close a Northlake location, adding to the growing list of retail shutdowns and raising questions about what's next for our local malls. So you guys make sure you stay tuned to All Hustle No Fear. We've got something coming up for you. And I know I usually do my motivation at the end of the show, but when we come back from this commercial break, I had got a download this morning, and I'm talking about this download hit me hard in the head when I was walking in. So I don't know who this download is for, but coming up, I've got a message for you. All right. It's straight from them to me, to you, and y'all already know how this works out. Okay. This is All Hustle No Fear on Hits 92.3. The real definition of internet radio. I already been up this morning listening to Ken the Man. I've already been up like bouncing and getting my morning started. So we're going to keep it going. Here goes some Chico Fue.
This a black Beamer, yeah, the big one, with a thick bitch, that's a real one. For these blood diamonds, I'ma kill one. Put in hella work, I'm a real one. You wanna learn to work, then watch a real one. You always put in work, then you're a real one. Just cause you got that work, don't make a real one. But if you break bread, then you a real one. How the fuck you think we put these diamonds on our chest? Why the fuck you think we riding Beamer Benz the best? See, we done took some losses, but as bosses we don't grist. And we don't like to talk a lot, we let them sweat the fix. It's a black Beamer, yeah, the big one, with a thick bitch, that's a real one. For these blood diamonds, I'ma kill one. Put in hella work, I'm a real one. In and out of traffic, put this engine to the test. Middle fingers up, we finger fuck the lot of bitch. Cabana on Miami Beach, the babies want a sex. Simulator, duplicator, do this shit the best. It's a black Beamer, yeah, the big one, with a thick bitch, that's a real one. For these blood diamonds, I'ma kill one. Put in hella work, I'm a real one. Lipstick on the 4G, swear to God the Beamer roller skating. Private jet, we pay for that, my bitch Bulgari, yeah, she snaking. We don't trust you lame niggas with work, we keep these bitches naked. Used to call me Shotter, cause I really bought it up and take it. Foreign bitches think they lit, cause we at Papados. This just some stinking shrimp, the rich will be on the top floor. See, we don't feed no lad, cause we done live this life. We poppin' out, turn the head, call it poltergeist. Black Beamer, yeah, the big one, with a thick bitch, that's a real one. For these blood diamonds, I'ma kill one. Put in hella work, I'm a real one.
Hey Alexa, play Hits 92.3 ATL. got that salsa and that rose. We been twisting that smoke. J's on with your shades on, and nothing under my robe. I just wanna be your no. Don't fuck around, just hold me down, and we can get to this. No, yeah. You got that salsa and that rose, salsa and that rose, yeah. Hey, we been twisting that salsa and that rose, salsa and that rose, yeah.
See what I'm spitting out for children, come and get your kids. But if you grown and you can listen, come and vibe to this. Tripping on that salsa and that rose. Swimming shit will keep me on your toes. Man, if I open up my legs, this ain't a show. Until I ain't a hoe, man, but you got rose as hell. If a nigga trippin', I'm like, oh, well. On that Zaza solo dolo and I roll. Well, if all else fails, I don't need a boy toy, cause that rose is hell. Smoking on that good, good. This Primrose got that good, good. And if you got that good wood, we gon' be good.
We got that salsa and that rose. We been twisting that smoke. J's on with your shades on, and nothing under my robe. I just wanna be your no. Don't fuck around, just hold me down, and we can get to this. No, yeah. You got that salsa and that rose, salsa and that rose, yeah. Hey, we been twisting that salsa and that rose, salsa and that rose, yeah.
Play with your mama, don't come out here tryna play with me. Boy, if you're tryna play, you know you gotta pay the fee. This ain't no talk shit, I'm just the type of chick. I ain't starting shit unless it's a business. So we bout to put some work in. Let's get to business. Talking bubble baths and back rubs. Let me know. I'm tryna fuck around, baby, hold me down. So I'm tryna get to this, oh. Said I'm trying to get to this, oh, oh. That's Zaza, that rose. Eat this pussy while I smoke. Boy, you about to get so, get so. So might just get a little throat. You know I'm trying to get stroked. So you better come with that smoke, that smoke.
We got that salsa and that rose. We been twisting that smoke. J's on with your shades on, and nothing under my room. I just wanna be your don't fuck around, just hold me down, and we can get to this. No, yeah. You got that salsa and that rose, that salsa and that rose, yeah. Hey, we been twisting that salsa and that rose, salsa and that rose, yeah. Salsa and that rose. We been twisting that smoke. J's on with your shades on, and nothing under my room. I just wanna be yours.
Ain't no wrong with shaking her ass, ain't no wrong with shaking her ass, ain't no wrong with shaking her ass, ain't no wrong with shaking her, ain't no wrong with shaking her ass, ain't no wrong with shaking her ass, ain't no wrong with shaking her ass, ain't no wrong with shaking her, ain't no wrong with shaking her ass, ain't no wrong with shaking her ass, ain't no wrong with shaking her ass, ain't no wrong with shaking her, ain't no wrong with shaking her ass, ain't no wrong with shaking her ass, ain't no wrong with shaking her ass, ain't no wrong with shaking her.
Pull out and said I made it. Looking like I took my whole wave, then the babe. Did your favorite rapper in here that my son helped me raise him? I'm just playing army flow, I'm going back to basic. Keep that rapper shit, I just wanna see you shake it. I don't ever go nowhere, these people out you crazy. But I'm here tonight, I guess you my special occasion. She said, boy, I'm cuffed up, my nigga, he don't play it. I said, fuck the pig, if you bringin' home the bacon. I ain't here to scare you, baby, no, my name ain't Jason. I just like to talk some shit, I'm not the one for dating. But promise me that we can keep a secret like the Masons. Bedroom pool, ain't nobody gotta say shit. I'm a paying customer, and this ain't even day shit. She said, damn, I shouldn't, but it's the way you say shit. I said, that's the cater, and me, east side of the A shit. Man, I told her,
ain't no wrong with shaking her ass. ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a
Drika, Keisha, the Tiffany. Girl, you trouble, and I need y'all on it here for me. I need the inspiration, bless the visual. She asked what she get, I said I suck it so. She said I felt it spiritually. Drop out the low, drop it some more. Play rap on the floor, drop it like whoa. Do it on foes, all in the stove. Where she get that ass at, she got it from Coles. Shut up and Poe, the Remy on go, the Henny on go. You niggas don't smoke, that's smoke for the hoes. As far as it goes, the niggas don't know. Private party is closed. Told that girl it's my birthday, and I got me some wishes. Shake it like it's you in the mirror, and nobody's business. I need to know that your body, when you hear this twerk, like you heard Cash Money taking over for the 2000s. I told that bitch,
ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a ass, ain't no wrong with shake a take it back. I seen Rose around the way, think she had to work. Shot at to make another play, free in 96. Boy, that shit you was dead, and if I ride it back, I do it just like that, like.
can I come back over there, baby? Can I come over there? Cause you got what I want over there, baby. Rose, you work at Follies now? So you move just like that. That's still talented. Ooh, bless your heart. That be like, you be like, ooh. I did it again, I flipped it again. I'm feeling froggy, here's a ribbit again. Another heater from the gifted again. I throw you chips, you got it, dip it again, and dip it again, and dip it again. Told your friend, girl, to bend it again. She got you looking, I flicked it again. I'm just playing, I'm about twisted again. My hold though, that don't mean not. When I tried to put her on team, she see I'm the shit, no pink. I got these green guys, won't you swing my way too high to be talking like this. Part of my August rush, but I'm dying to fuck you dope with yours, but I line you up. No armor, all I spit, shine you up. My plate tore, I wind you up. She cut me up like I got a son. I'm like, cool, I got a little league team. If he can play ball, I sign him up, and I'm lying like fuck. But she said, great, that shit time up, and you can take me home, and you can tie me up, you know, buy me up. Ooh, she like that shit that white folks do. But since I'm light pole, boo, I'm gonna take you on that offer. I'm gonna try yo cool. I'ma say grace. I'ma grab my plate. God said obey. Now sit in my face. Yeah.
I just wanna run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the rope. Middle finger stretched, if you're thinking it's a joke, tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. First of all, before we get these headlines started and I dive right into it, it's two things I want to do first. First of all, I'm going to probably talk, not probably, I know I'm going to talk about it on Monday. Absolutely going to talk about it on Monday. But if you don't know, this is breaking news. Don Lemon was arrested last night and taken into custody. If you don't understand why that is breaking news, then your head is up your ass. All of our constitutional rights are being tried right now. Like all the first, the second, the third, and the Fourth Amendment are all being tried right now. And we have just seen a journalist be arrested for freedom of speech. Okay. Because anyways, no, I'll tell you guys the whole story on Monday, but Don Lemon was just arrested last night for and taken into custody, into federal custody. So hello, is this thing on? Okay. With that, yeah. Okay, so the next thing that I need to talk to you guys about is on my way in, I got to download. So lately I have been I don't even know who that is. Don Lemon is a black news reporter on CNN, or he was on CNN for a very long time. He's a very prominent news reporter, and think of him as like a Anderson Cooper. You know, he speaks out. He's definitely Democratic based or whatnot, so he's against the regime at this point. And basically, what happened was a couple of days ago, we found out that a very prominent pastor or reverend or preacher or whatever up in Minnesota is also the head of the ICE the ICE agency or something like that. It was something like that, right? And so they were talking about it and they were protesting and, you know, just doing news on it. And so they are arresting him because of that. So y'all, like I said, this might be a catalyst to, you know, some real I keep, like I said, I keep wondering what is that line that he's gonna have to cross that somebody is finally gonna be like, you know what? Now see, now you're tripping. And so far, y'all are mad, but y'all aren't mad. And until y'all get pissed off and mad till y'all take belt to ass, it's gonna keep happening. Um, okay, so as I was saying, I was coming in, and when I was coming in, I got a really, really strong message. And the message definitely said, this is not for you. Somebody needs to hear this, and I need you to get this out. So, whoever this is, if you hear this and you know it was meant for you, I always ask you, can you just jump in my DM so I can feel like I was obedient and I passed the message along? If this message isn't for you, hey, whatever, just sit, listen, okay? Pass it on to somebody else. You might be the messenger that was needed for the message. You need to do that side quest. Whatever it is, this idea that you have, it's not your main thing. It might not even be on the path of your main thing. But whatever it is that's eating at you right now, that thing that you're like, should I do this? Like, I kind of want to do this. I really think this is something that I'm interested in, and I just want to go down this path for whatever the reasons are. Whatever, if the reason is for monetary reasons, if the reason is just because you're interested in it and you want to go down this path, you're whatever it is that's eating at you. The powers that be have told me to tell you, we need you to do that. Stop sitting on it. Stop waiting. Stop thinking. Stop assuming. Okay? Because you're assuming you know what's going to happen, whether you know you're going to fail or you know I just need you to do it. I just need you to do it. Whatever that side quest is, it's not your main thing. This is not your hustle. And I know it's not, because I was told specifically. Okay? I was told specifically to tell you your side quest. Okay? Whatever it is. I don't know what this is for you. I don't know who you are. But there is something brewing in that head of yours. There is something that you are excited about doing, but at the same time, you're a little apprehensive. You're a little pensive about it. You know what I'm saying? You're a little standoffish about it. You being a little aloof. Look, I need you to do it. And it's not even me. They just told me to tell you, do it, damn it. Okay, go down this side quest, because whatever it is going to lead you to a place that you have no comprehension of, but you are supposed to be there. Okay, you are thinking real small right now, and I need you to stop thinking small. I need you to think big, bitch. Okay, I need you to think big. Okay, I need you to get out of that small-minded thinking, and I need you to jump into this big pool, okay? You up here in this little round kiddie pool with the plastic around it, and I need you to get into that infinity pool. I'm talking about the ocean where it just keeps going on and on and on and on, and it is just deep as hell. Get out of your head and do it. I don't know what it is, but baby, when I came in, it hit me so strong. Whatever your side quest is, please, and let me know. I want to know because I'm nosy and I just want to know that I told the right person. But it's a side quest that you've got and you like, you know what? I'm going to do this. And you thinking about it and you just on the fence. And this is supposed to be get your ass over there and do what you were supposed to be doing. I don't know what it is, but I hope you find it. Okay. That's all. That's all. That's all I got for you. But get your side quest going and let me know. And I'm not even on front. I've got like 2 side quests that I'm working on right now that have nothing to do with what I'm doing, but they're side quests that, you know, I got a little I was a little apprehensive, but something told me to tell you that the side quest that you're supposed to be working on, you holding off on it and don't. This your confirmation. You act. You know what? You're right. They did. I'll tell. Leave me alone. Stop yelling at me. You asked for a sign. You said, send me a sign that let me know I need to be doing this, that I'm working in the right path. They just told me to tell you, is you listening? It don't get more signier than this. The sign don't get more brighter and louder than this. Did you get it? Did you get the message? Okay. Look, I'm just telling you. The side quest be side questing. And sometimes that side quest be like, wow. And I'm telling you right now, I just told you. I'm telling you that I told you. Clip that. Listen, y'all got a side quest in you that you supposed to be doing and you holding off because you scared. Don't be scared. Okay. Rodney said, appreciate that. Graham. Graham. I don't know what it is, Rodney, but do it. Go ahead and do it. I promise you, you're supposed to be doing it. Okay. Let's see. He said that was for me for sure. Okay, good. It's nice to know ahead of time that I got to the right person. If there's anybody else out there who know that I'm talking to you, that's what's up too. I'm glad you know. CC talking about, okay, message received. I'm finna start building robots. Maybe we need you to build robots to beat up the robots that they building. Maybe you supposed to help us build an army on our side. I don't know. All I know is I was supposed to tell somebody about a message. Okay. Now it's Friday. Y'all already know I'm coming with some crazy ass shit today. Okay. Don't play with me. I just about every story I'm coming with, you're gonna be like, Sunshine, what? Yes, and it is. It's Friday. Okay. Do y'all know who Temperance Brandon is? Do you know who Temperance Brandon is? Is that part of your ecosystem? If it's not, that is the young lady on Bones. Okay. As soon as I heard this story, I said Bones would be flabbergasted. Do you hear me? A Pennsylvania man is accused of stealing 100 human skulls. Okay. First of all, I'm so glad they said stole and not acquired, because stealing at least says that you didn't have anything to do with their demise. Acquired means that you might have had something to do with them being skulls. So, Temperance Brandon would never, okay? Bones would not do this. She would be so mad. Because why are you out here collecting people's remains and then putting them in your house like this is Madame Tussauds Cemetery Edition? Like, you are not a scientist, you are not a historian, and you are very unwell. Okay. According to authorities, a Pennsylvania man named Jonathan Gerlach is accused of breaking into multiple mausoleums. I don't know what my mouth was about to say. My mouth was about to say mausoleums. No, mausoleums and burial vaults at Mount Moriah Cemetery and stealing more than 100 human skulls and bones. Police say investigators found human skulls, long bones, mummified remains, and skeletal parts not just in storage but displayed inside his home. I bet you he had a lamp like that one from the Christmas Story, except instead of it being a leg with all the meat and all of it on it, it was just the bone and the shoe and okay. Mm. Some of the remains are believed to be over 100 years old. Let that sink in. This man was allegedly digging up people who had been arrested since before your grandparents was born. I'm talking about just disturbing the peace, okay? Baby, what are you looking for? Okay? Who was you searching for? Oh, this is one of those moments that reminds you really do not know what people are doing behind closed doors. Your neighbors are not just a little off. Some of them are really full on loco. Authorities say that Gerlich was caught near the cemetery with a crowbar and a bag of bones, and prosecutors describe what they found as something out of a horror movie. He's now facing hundreds of charges, including abuse of a corpse and desecration of burial sites. And here's the bigger issue. Horror stories like this and situations and bodies being pulled from rivers in Houston's, this is deep, like it's go deeper. It's not just this. It's a lot of stuff going on. This is wrong. And this ain't just curiosity. This is disrespect for the dead and complete detachment from reality. Obviously, could you imagine being a police officer? He got a little bag on his back and he just walking through, you know what I'm saying? Like, what made you wake up one day? This is a side quest that you should not have listened to. This was not the side quest that I was talking about, okay? If this one was talking to you, don't listen, okay? Because could you imagine going to go see Pawpaw and it's open just a little bit and you thinking to yourself, oh shit, Pawpaw a zombie. No, Pawpaw just got taken and now he's sitting on somebody's couch. Like, this is not Vacation at Bernie's. Like, this is so crazy to me. Oh God. This is the craziest thing. Like, you never know what people are doing in their houses. You just don't. You just don't. And you know he just ain't had no visitors. Because could you imagine coming to somebody like, wow, I really like the way you decorated it. Is that a skull? Is it real? Like, that's not plastic? That's a real where'd you get that? That's different. Do you have any more? Oh, you do. You have. Oh, you're gonna show me your. Okay, no. Can you FaceTime me and show me the collection? Because I'm about to go. You know he wasn't having no company. This is. Oh my God. Again, Temperance Brandon would never. Okay, her and Booth would be pissed right now because what? And you know she would feel like she had to put all of them back together because the head bone connected to the neck bone ass face. Like, what? This is crazy. Okay, speaking of this is crazy and bodies being found. Okay, these bodies still got meat on them. I'm just saying there have been 34 bodies found in Houston waterways, and officials say it ain't no serial killer. This one sounds like the beginning of a crime drama, and it is very, very real. Authorities in Houston say that over the past year, at least 34 bodies have been recovered from the bayous and waterways around the city, nearly as many as last year, with a total of 35. The bodies have shown up in places like Buffalo Bayou and Brays Bayou, and this year's count includes multiple discoveries just 1 week late. I don't like how that sentence was written. I'm not about to do that. And yes, before you ask, people are online worried that this could be a serial killer. But Harris County District Attorney Sean Tier has been very public in saying, and very crystal clear, there's nothing to indicate a serial killer is operating here. Here's exactly what he said. There's nothing to indicate that there is someone operating here as a serial killer. Instead, authorities point to broader social and safety issues, things like homelessness, untreated mental health challenges, substance abuse, and the fact that Houston waterways stretch for thousands of miles, making them dangerous environments where bodies can be hard to trace. That part is true. Navigating those bayous can be treacherous even for adults. But I want to be honest here. 34 bodies in bayous across the same city in a single year. Even though you're saying that happened last year, I feel like that's just not normal. Like maybe last year's count goes with this year's count. Like maybe he up to 70. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It sounds like something nefarious has to be going on to me. That's just me. But look, I get the official saying there's no evidence of a serial killer yet. But this many deaths and repeated underwaves with so much uncertainty about the cause, it's fair to question it. It's fair to ask what else could be going on. And it's fair to go ahead and where are my internet sleuths? I know y'all know. I know y'all gonna get to the bottom of it because y'all always do. Okay. This isn't some spooky fiction show. This is happening in real life. And something is clearly being missed if we're just shrugging and saying, oh, yeah, there's bodies in the water. People die every day, B. Clip that. Whether it's foul play, accidents, or something else entirely, people deserve answers and not just reassurances. This is the kind of thing that should not be shrugged off and should definitely be paid more attention to because you just like, okay, let's say it isn't a serial killer. Let's say it's multiple killers. Okay, now people just found a place to dispose of the body. You need to figure out who disposing of these bodies. And everything can't be natural causes. Like you don't just my heart fall into the bayou. Like what the fuck? That don't even make no sense. It just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Whatever. Okay. Uh, what's happening in Minnesota right now is not normal, and folks need to be alarmed. Okay. According to The Guardian, federal immigration agents, including U.S. Immigration and Custom Enforcement or ICE, are carrying out aggressive street level operations in the Twin Cities as part of a major enforcement surge. And they have just recently touched down in Atlanta. I just want to let y'all know that they are in Atlanta right now. So be vigilant. Here's what that looks like on the ground. People are being stopped in public, forced into unmarked vehicles, questioned, restrained, and then released blocks away, sometimes with no arrests, no charges, and no explanation. In one reported incident, 2 employees at a Target store were allegedly forced to the ground by federal agents, detained, and then later just dropped off in another location. Both were US citizens. Let me repeat that. Both people were US citizens and they were just picked up, kidnapped, beat up, and then dropped off. I'll wait. I'll wait. Right now is not a time for you to walk around all willy-nilly as adults and teenagers, you need to have identification on you at all times. And this is coming from somebody who definitely walks around without their wallet. Like I'm real good for being like, oh, I'm just running to the store real quick. I'll be right back. And my wallet might be in my purse and I leave my ID. This is also coming from somebody who has family members who we laugh and joke about it, but they are racially ambiguous. And as a Black person, you got to really understand what I mean when I say that. Like Alex, y'all giggle and laugh and everything talking about Alex look Mexican or she look like she's Latino, but that's not a real good thing for Alex right now, considering Alex is white. You know what I'm saying? So somebody walk up to her and be like, you look like you ain't from here. And Alex is like, my mama white. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, stay vigilant, people, okay? The state of Minnesota, along with the cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul, has filed several lawsuits against the federal government, accusing ICE of violating civil rights and operating without proper oversight. A federal judge has already summoned ICE leadership to court, warning the agency about possible contempt charges for ignoring court orders related to detainees. Now, here's where people are really losing patience. We're told American. Why does that word not sound right to my ears right now? Americans shouldn't show up to protest armed. They shouldn't escalate. They shouldn't resist. But Kyle Rittenhouse walked into a protest with a rifle and lived. Meanwhile, regular people, including citizens, are being grabbed off the street, placed in vans, and released without paperwork like it's no big deal. That's not transparency. That's not accountability. That's intimidation. ICE says this is about immigration enforcement. Minnesota leaders say this feels like it's targeting and it's overreach. And communities say it feels like occupation. So, no, this isn't hysteria. When armed federal agents can detain people in public, refuse to explain why, and then drive off like nothing happened, the question isn't why are people upset? The question is, how much are we supposed to accept before we say it's gone too far? I'm not on the front lines. I'm not going to be on the front lines, but I'm watching. And I'm still asking the same thing. Y'all not mad yet? Y'all not mad yet? For real, for real. I also want to say this. Right now, this news cycle really feels to me like the COVID news cycle. When I first got on radio, it was right around the time that COVID had started. And it really sat with me, how much do I talk about this, right? Because this subject is just bombarding us day by day by day, and there's constantly new things happen. There's constant news stories, the cycles, so it's a lot, right? So I want you guys to hear from me to understand where I'm coming from, right? One, I'm walking a fine line because, as we can see now, journalists are not protected by freedom of speech. And if a journalist isn't protected by freedom of speech, then me as a private citizen, I'm going to have issues with freedom of speech now as well. And I'm realizing that, and it's something that I'm thinking about. Okay. So, I'm not saying that I'm going to censor myself, but I am saying that I'm going to be cautious about what I'm saying and how I disseminate the information. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to report on ICE or things like that, because I am, but I am going to say that it can be exhausting. And I don't want my whole program or everything that I'm doing to be wrapped up in that one topic. So if you feel as though I'm not covering something enough, or you feel as though I'm ignoring situations, it's not that I am, it's that I'm choosing to filter how I disseminate that information to y'all. All right. And so if there's something that you absolutely feel as though, Sunshine, we need your take on this, we need you to talk about this, send it to me, say something so that it's on my radar, that it's something y'all want to talk about. But going forward, the things that this regime is doing, I would end up consuming my entire show talking about every single thing. And so I can't do that. And not only that, but a lot of the feelings that I have might get me in crosshairs, because it is what it is. But I will continue to bring you the stories that you do need to know. All right. That's all that is to it. All right. But we're about to go ahead and head to a quick break because, like I told you guys before, this is a radio show. This is not a podcast, and I am all about the music. All right. Our sponsor for today, it is Friday, and it is Studio 219 Inc. I sent them that video of me talking about getting poked, and they absolutely loved it. They were cracking up. They thought it was hilarious. But they're open today, Friday, from 12 to 7:30, and it is Freaky Friday. That's right. You get half off exotic and adult piercings. So as exotic piercings would be, like face and belly button, stuff like that. Adult piercings are going to be your woohoo, things like that. So come washed and clean. All right. They do clean work. So you make sure you're clean so that they can do the work on you. They have professional artists, and they are an Atlanta staple. They've been around for a long time. So you pull up, let them know that All Hustle No Fear sent you, and things would be great. All right. Hey, do you have a radio show? Do you have a podcast? Is your show feeling a little scattered, just a little? You need a little razzle dazzle in there? You can book a brand audit with All Hustle No Fear, and we'll help you identify what's connected, what's missing, and how to tighten up your show structure. You can visit allhustlenofear.com or jump in our DM at All Hustle No Fear on Instagram to get started. We're going to go ahead and play you some music, and we will be right back right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Ew.
Are you in need of some tattoo therapy? Visit Studio 219 for your next tattoo or piercing. Studio 219 is located at 1900 Piedmont Road in Atlanta, just 1 mile from the Lindbergh train station. Studio 219 is open Monday through Saturday from 12 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and closed every Sunday. Book your appointment today by visiting www.studio219ink.com. That's studio219inc.com. Make sure to follow 219 on Instagram for promotions and specials at Studio219ink. Studio 219. Let us fix your creative itch.
Yeah, whoa, yeah, hi, yeah, I got the salt like pasta, keeping it real, no imposter, kick back open like soccer, gold mines all in my roster, beat game big and no pop, I got the key, no locker, don't lowercase me, I'm proper. Double that cheese, no whopper. Yeah, I'm all for the win. Roll with the tide, can play no game, gotta keep me some fire. Look a little tight, rope in the dope. I still like the jack with a little bit of coke. Pack going in and the crack going out. Might check in and I might check out. Moonwalk in, then I moonwalk out. If you ride that way, then you might just drown.
Just walked in this shit, I'm fresh like the mannequin. Shout it on that drink, tripping, thinking I'm a mannequin. I no finesse to tote that to bring a friend again. Left the rubber in front of the bed, that was evidence. You can't ride this waist over there. Yeah, cause I'm getting paper. You can't ride this waist over there. I'm quick to on the hater. You can't ride this waist over there. It's going on elevator. You can't ride this waist over there. Yeah.
Fret like a mannequin. But check that paper on damaging. They hate a word, they stressing, they panicking. Take that little give a and I ram it in. Kill the caught him up, ambulance. You know what handed in, know that I'm lit. You see the light show in the VIP. Don Julio, all the silk. Blowing up a gas, rolling out the zip. I got your cruising on the drip. I got it on me, yeah, it's on my hip. Then when you lame, trip. I got the sack on me. I came in it with them racks on me. VVS is shining hard. Got this hating, but I bet it's want me.
I just walked in this and I'm fresh like the mannequin. Shout it on that drink, tripping, thinking I'm a mannequin. I know finesse to tote that to bring a friend again. Left the rubber in front of the bed, that was evidence. You can't ride this waist over there. Yeah, cause I'm getting paper. You can't ride this waist over there. I'm quick to on the hater. You can't ride this waist over there. Going on elevator. You can't ride this waist over there. I just walked in this and I'm fresh like the mannequin. Shout it on that drink, tripping, thinking I'm a mannequin. I know finesse to tote that to bring a friend again. Left the rubber in front of the bed, that was evidence. You can't ride this waist over there. Yeah, cause I'm getting paper. You can't ride this waist over there. I'm quick to on the hater. You can't ride this waist over there. Going on elevator. You can't ride this waist over there. Yeah. You can't ride this waist.
Way down in the valley deep is a bastard child from the belly of the beast. Going bar to bar all across the land. All the women call him Mr. Country Man. I've been drinking, take the state bar to bar. Drinking, I drive big truck, fast car. I smoke, California country band. All the women call me the Lord. When you see the booty knocking, then you hear the whiskey pouring. See a stallion looking out and screaming, oh my darling. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, baby, I'm hard. Got a plan for the future, she will see me in the morning. Driving like you're dancing on the pool, my darling. Trying to pull up on my Jack Daniel whiskey, I'm pouring. At the bar, laying the land and say the country man touring. I'm a rolling stone, I'll be gone for the morning. Way down in the valley deep is a bastard child from the belly of the beast. Going bar to bar all across the land. All the women call him Mr. Country Man. Country Man. Way down in the valley deep is a bastard child from the belly of the beast. Going bar to bar all across the land. All the women call him Mr. Country Man. I seen a room 2 days ago, had to beg my pardon. Round for round, we throw him down, screaming, oh my darling. And a girl had a friend and she think I'm awesome. Like my deer in the headlight and I'm playing possum. Drinking, take some shots, put naked in the booth. Country man gotta leave in the morning. Drinking, take some shots, put naked in the booth. Country man gotta leave in the morning. Way down in the valley deep is a bastard child from the belly of the beast. Going bar to bar all across the land. All the women call him Mr. Country Man. Way down in the valley deep is a bastard child from the belly of the beast. Going bar to bar all across the land. All the women call him Mr. Country Man.
Tuned in to All Hustle, No Fear.
Hey, so I'm watching this video, right? And like I'm really watching it this time, right? Because usually I'm doing stuff or I'm getting prepared for the next part of the show, right? And he was drunk. I'm just realizing he was toasted as fuck in that video. I love it. I love it. All right, bet. Let's go ahead. Let's get this started. This case is out of Nigeria, and this sounds like some Nigerian shit. Like this sound very Nigerian. It really does. Okay. And this man, he made a choice and he stood on it. And I just want to say, a lot of times y'all be looking God in the face and y'all be spitting. Cause he be giving y'all blessings and then y'all don't be taking the blessings. This Nigerian man said, not only will I take the blessings, but I take whatever human consequences come with it. Cause my God today, okay? Look, a man named Ojo. Egohosa. His name was Ojo Kinsley. Okay, there we go, because we're not gonna try that middle name. Okay, Kinsley was accidentally, listen to this, he was accidentally credited with over 1.5 billion, that's more than 1 million US dollars, by First Bank between June and November of 2025. So get this, the bank didn't do it one time, okay? This wasn't like they gave him just one lump sum deposit. They kept giving him money. He just go to the bank and there's more money in the bank. Okay? So instead of reporting the mistake, he spent the money. That's exactly what he did. And look, I ain't gonna front. After the first time you put the money in my account, I would have let it sit there, and then you ain't take it, and then you gonna drop some more? Well, thank you, God. Like, immediately, I'm taking the money out the bank. Immediately, I'm taking the money out the bank. And I know what you say. No, you take it out the bank and you put it in another bank. No, I take it out the bank and I put it in a mason jar. I put it in a mason jar and I put it in the ground. Nigeria's anti-corruption agency and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission eventually stepped in and recovered most of it from his accounts and linked to family and accounts linked to family members. See, that's where you messed up. I wouldn't know, everybody would have got a closed account. We dealing in cash Ola only. Okay. But about 272 million, roughly $193,000, was still missing. So the court gave him a choice. They gave him a choice. They said, pay a fine and return the remaining money, or serve a year in prison. They said, pay a fine or remain do a year in prison. That man said, I do the bid. He said, I do a bid on my head, shouty. I do a bid on my head to keep 100,000. So could you sit down for 365 days for $193,000? I mean, so look, legally it's very clear. The money was deposited into your account mistakenly and it's not yours. If you keep it, it's theft. This has actually happened to me before. I deposited a check into the bank account. The lady misread the numbers. She thought it was an 8 instead of a 3, and so she deposited $800 in my account. When I saw that it was $800 in my account, I did not touch any of that money because I knew it wasn't mine. And I just waited, and I waited long enough, and then sure as shit, they took $500 back out. And I think the main reason why was because of the person it was connected to, and I didn't want to mess up their account too. But I knew it was wrong. Listen, I'm not doing a bid. I can't do it. I can't boo-boo in front of nobody else like that, nor do I don't want you boo-booing in front of me while I'm trying to eat my bologna sandwich. So I'm good on that, and I'm talking from experience, not from watching no TV show. That shit is hard. So I can't do it. But for $193,000, and we already done spent what we had, and that's just gone. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? For real. Rodney said, "Oh shit, bet I deployed for an extra 1,500 a month. What you talking about?" I can do a bid. I can do a bid. I might be able to do a bid for 193. Okay. A lot of people are looking at that math and they saying 1 year versus almost $200,000. Yeah. Like I said, leaving the money in the bank was the wildest part. They wouldn't have got what they got from me in the first place. Okay. They wouldn't have recovered what they recovered. We would have took the bid for a whole lot more. Okay. And like I've said before, y'all be asking God for help and God sends you a boat and you be like, nah, God, not that kind of help. Look, God sent this man help. He needed some money and God sent him some help. Now, did it come along with a couple of caveats? Yeah. Yeah, it did. It came with some shit. Yeah, but you got to ask yourself. I don't know. I'm trying to think of y'all know I don't know no Bible verses. I'm trying to think of a Bible verse that worked with this, and only Bible verse I know is Jesus wept. So Jesus wept. Yo, Jesus wept. That's all I gotta say. That I don't know what else to say at this point. Let's see. Wait, teacher said it happened to me too. Money spent, no repercussions. God is good. Hey, I'm telling you, sometimes God sends you things, and so you gotta take it the way he sent it to you. You don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I be telling y'all be spitting in God's face sometimes. I done told you a couple stories where people done found bags of money and they return them, and I'm like, wasn't you asking God for some money? Didn't God send you some money? Why the hell did you send the money back? This all that is. Didn't you ask God for some money? Yes. Did God send you some money? Yes. Why would you send the money back? Now, if the money came with 365 days of vacation, I mean, who am I to look God in the face and say, no? And for a Nigerian, what? He was not giving that money back. You knew. Why did you give him a choice? That's where you messed up. You gave that man a choice. Clip that. Because why would you give him a choice? That's all I'm saying. Okay. All right. Who all in the chat right now? I know Teacher Nietzsche here. I seen Rodney. I also saw Cece, and I see you, Ranye. How y'all doing? I need y'all to get y'all fingers ready for this story right here, because this story is about to piss you off, okay? When I tell you that the American legal system don't make no damn sense, this is a story that lets you know that the American legal system makes no sense. Okay? Because what do you mean a mother was awarded $1.8 million after her son stole a car, drove it 90 miles per hour, and killed himself? Clip that. Yeah. I know. No, don't make stop. Don't make that face. Yes, you heard that the way I said it. A mother was awarded $1.8 million because her son stole a car and killed himself. Yep. That's what I said. Okay, you want to know what happened? I know you do. Okay. Stop yelling at me. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Okay. So a young man named Malik stole a car owned by Michael Anderson. While driving the car at extremely high speed, he couldn't stop because the car had faulty brakes, and he crashed the car and died. I need you to hear me. The judge was very clear that the owner of the car was not responsible for the theft. That part was dismissed. But the court still found the owner 50% liable for the death because he knew the brakes were defective and the car had an expired inspection. So even though the little boy stole his car, even though the driver was the person committing the crime, the owner had to pay $1.8 million in damages because his car was faulty. The audacity. Yes, Ranye. Ranye said, wait, what? Wait, what? 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 Yes. Yes. Listen to how your court system works. So because you needed some new brakes and you hadn't got them done yet, and this little YN came and ran up in your house and stole your car, and then he's being pursued by the police and he tries to get away, but he can't drive. And guess what? Them brakes ain't great. Them brakes don't make it stop. It keeps going. And guess what? He don't stop. He keeps going into the next dimension. He's in the next plane. And guess what? His ignorant ass mama says, you know what? That's not my baby fault. My baby would have still been here had those brakes worked. Not my baby would have still been here had he not stole his car. No, my baby would have still been here had them brakes worked. So I'm going to sue you because you didn't have enough money to keep your brakes right on your car when my son stole your car and wrecked your car that my son stole. So I get $1.8 million because my son stole your car that didn't have good brakes. And now you liable for my son picking out of all the cars, your car. Did I say that right? Because that's what that sound like. And I'm wondering if it was a jury trial because my brain can't conceptualize how the fuck you had the audacity to get here. Teacher said, hell nah, you need an appeal because that ain't no way. Rye said, how can I get new brakes on my car? How can I get new brakes? My car got stolen. He said countersue for $5 million. Teacher said, if I was him, I would sue her for $3 million for raising a YN that stole my car. Because had he not stole the car, my brakes would have worked because they were getting fixed tomorrow. Yo, but for real. Y'all, we've got to start thinking about this because our country is such a litigious. It's clip that. our country is such a suing ass nigga type country that it's just really crazy to me that a lawyer, first of all, would say, we've got a case. Yeah. I got a case with this one. I can see I know how we can get this one. Like, somebody literally said, we're gonna call Montlick and Associates and they gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? And then you convinced a judge that you were right. Yeah, this country is kind of broken. Because at this point, this woman just got rewarded not only for her child's mistakes, but for her bad parenting. Because you're not going to tell me that she was some kind of amazing parent, that she raised a child that was willing to go out and steal somebody else's stuff. So yeah, I absolutely I think this is egregious, and like I told you, it's Friday. It's Friday. I don't understand how this man could be liable, but he was. And it's Friday. I told you I would bring y'all some stuff on a Friday, and what you want me to say? I need you to say something in the comment section, because what you want me to say against this? I don't have nothing to say. This ain't justice. This is liability without logic, and two things can be true. The brakes should have been fixed, and the thief caused his own death. But when the system starts punishing victims for things like this, you have to stop and ask who's really being protected, because this is not common sense and it don't make no sense. But it does trigger a life story and a life lesson. And I'm getting a download that tells me I should tell you guys all about this story. So here's my side quest real quick on a story of something that I learned because of a theft. So clip this. Shout out to Ebony Knight. If you guys don't know who the Ebony Knight is, she is huge in the cannabis community, especially with Normal and a lot of the festivals and stuff. And she's one of those people that I met because I talk to strangers. Real talk. She met me on Instagram because for a long time my Facebook name was Urban Hippie, and she thought I was a friend of hers named Urban Hippie, and I wasn't, but we became friends, and we eventually got out of the chat room and met each other in real life. She's actually one of the reasons why I got into the cannabis scene on different levels that I'm in the cannabis scene, because of the people that she's introduced me to. Okay. Anyways, so Ebony was in Jersey and she was on her way down to Atlanta. She drove down to Atlanta. I can't even remember why, but we were going to go party that night. And Ebony comes to my house. And as soon as she walks in the door, I'm giving her a hug and I see her car drive down the street. And I was like, who just took your car? Like, who did you come with? And she was like, no, I was by myself. I was like, Ebony, somebody just stole your car. And she was like, what? And we're looking out the house, and sure as shit, within moments of her walking into my house, these YNs took her car. Okay? I want you to remember that. Now, do you think Ebony lost her shit? Do you think she went crazy? Do you think she was all crying and stuff? Absolutely not. Ebony got on the phone with her insurance company and called them and told them what happened. She then called the police and told them what happened, right? Okay, bet. Then she was like, you have something I could wear? Because we were supposed to be on our way out to go to a rave. Like, that's why she was meeting me up at my house. We were on our way to go out. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, which An outfit for what? And she was like, my clothes were in the car. They just stole my car. I need something to wear. I'm dumbfounded because in my mind, the night is killed. It's over. It's done. Kaboom. And Ebony's like, no, we were going to go out. Why aren't we still going out? Just because somebody stole my car doesn't stop the moment. It doesn't stop what's going on for me right now. There's nothing that I can do about that. I can't get my car back. The police aren't about to come and do a report or whatever because it's Atlanta. And whoever has my car has my car. So why do I sit here and miss out on the experiences or the things that I was planning on doing anyway? Do you have a car? Yes. Can you drive your car? Can we get where we need to go in your car? Absolutely. Then do you have an outfit for me to put on? Yeah. Can we go? And we did. And when I tell you, she never brought it up again. It wasn't a situation where everybody who walked in was like, hey, Ebony, how you doing? And she was like, girl, somebody just stole my car. No, you would have never known. We partied our ass off that night, had a ball. And do you know, I learned something. I learned something so fundamental in that moment. And it's one of those things where I say, if you can't still learn from your friends, or if you can't learn something every day, or you can't learn from your experiences, you are not really truly living life. Because this was a lesson within a lesson for me. When things happen, there is nothing that you can do about it. And sitting there and laying in that pain and sorrow and feeling sorry for yourself and sad and everything, it doesn't make sense. Why? Keep it pushing, keep it moving, keep doing whatever it is you had planned on doing for life, because you cannot go back. You can't change it. The bad things are going to happen, but just because bad things happen doesn't mean you can't experience good things in life. Ebony taught me that without teaching me that. And going forward in my life, when things have happened, I be like, oh, okay. And it's still just moving on to the next thing. And when people ask me, how do you do that? Because why not? So what? So they stole my car. Okay. Let's keep it moving. I'm just going to have to get another car, or I'll do whatever. Ebony went back home, and then a couple of days later, we saw a report that a car looked exactly like Ebony's car was in a police pursuit, and the person basically drove the car through the second story of a house, and like it went through a window or something. They catapulted, whatever. Anyways, turns out the car had Jersey plates. The car that looked just like Ebony's car had Jersey plates. We called, Ebony called. Yeah, they stole her car and wrecked it into a house and passed away. And, what do you say? You know what I mean? But no, she didn't get sued by anybody for anything or anything like that. But just saying, sometimes things will happen and they are completely out of your control. And if they are, those are the times when you have to just lean into life. Okay, lean into, ooh, that is a good one. Sometimes clip that. Whew, shit. Clip that. Sometimes things are going to happen out of your control. And when they do, instead of losing your shit, instead of becoming depressed, instead of unraveling, you need to lean into life. Just lean into living. What's the next thing that you were supposed to be doing? What was the path that you were on before this headache happened? Before this kerfluffle? Before before this detour? What path were you on in life, and where were you going? Figure that out and lean into life. Baby. Whew. Yeah, I know. I know. Clip that. Clip that. Because that one right there, baby. I'm telling you, they on my neck today. They on my neck today. Okay? Y'all, there's this phenomenon where people are saying that there are no more spaces for our teenagers. We're deleting spaces where teenagers used to hang out, and not only that, but jobs that teenagers used to have. Those spaces are going away, those jobs are going away, and we don't have anywhere for our teens to go. And I absolutely agree with them. And it's things like this headline that are contributing to it. So Macy's at Northlake Mall is closing. And I know you're asking, Sunshine, oh my God, how did you get from A to B? Well, when malls start closing, those are jobs that a lot of teens would have jobs in the mall. Not only that, but those were spaces where kids could go and hang out. And I know now, they're bad and they're robbing the places and they're stealing and they're fighting and stuff like that. But that goes more to their upbringing, because a lot of teens right now are being raised by the no left behind kids. But that's a whole nother story for a different smoke. But we're not giving these kids spaces to go. And if malls and different places are continuously closing down, they're going to have less and less places to go. Not only that, but with malls closing down on the side of fashion, it makes it very difficult too, because you can't try on the clothes that you want, and you just have to go off of what it looks like in this picture, which are deceptive as pictures half the time anyway. And you're not buying the clothes based upon the clothes. You're buying the clothes based upon the body that you see it in. And I absolutely believe that you guys do not buy your clothes based upon this is a nice outfit and it'll look good on me. And if you did, you wouldn't need it to be a model in the clothes. No, you're buying the clothes based upon the fact that you think that you're going to look like that model when you put that on, and you don't. But that's another story for another day. Macy's at Northlake Mall is closing, and it signals a turning point for brick and mortar retail. After more than 5 decades as an anchor at Northlake Mall, Macy's is preparing to close its location, marking another major shift in the region's retail landscape. According to Rough Draft Atlanta, the Northlake Macy's is one of 14 stores nationwide set to close as part of the company's ongoing restructuring plan, known internally as a bold new chapter. I don't know why, but that just screams red hat to me. The strategy, first announced in 2024, includes shuttering approximately 150 underperforming stores by 2026, while investing more heavily in stronger locations and digital sales. The Northlake store traces its history back to 1971, when the mall first opened and the department store operated under the Davison name. Over the decades, it transitioned to Rich's Macy's and eventually became standalone Macy's, long serving as one of the mall's most recognizable anchors. While Macy's has not announced an exact closing date, employees were notified earlier this year, and clearance sales are expected to precede the shutdown. And yes, I have seen on TikTok that people are over at that Macy's and they are getting some of them sales. So if you're one of those type of people, go ahead and go get you some stuff from Macy's. Okay. Workers have reportedly been offered opportunities to transfer to other locations or to receive severance assistance. From a business standpoint, the move reflects broader trends affecting department stores nationwide. Decline in foot traffic, increased competition from e-commerce, and changing consumer habits that accelerated during the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, so let me say this. A part of the reason why y'all are having a problem at these clothing stores is that you're not allowing us to try on clothes anymore. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I've been to a couple of locations where I needed to try on a dress or I needed to try on the pants, and they're like, "Oh no, our dressing rooms are closed." And I'm like, "Why?" And they're like, "Because of COVID-19." COVID-19 ended a very long time ago at this point. I do not understand why I can't try on these clothes. I need to try my pants on. Why? Because my thighs and my ass do not match my waist. And so I need to see if these pants are going to allow my thigh to fit into the leg muscle, into the leg sleeve. And when I put it on, now I got to see if I can actually zip them up and button them up because of this ass. And you won't let me try them on. Or better yet, I want to try this skirt on because of all this ass. And I need to see how far up this skirt is going to go when I walk because you won't let me return anything. So I have to try it on right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of stuff is irritating. It makes you lose a sale because I'm not going to go buy this and go home and try it on and then bring it back just so I can exchange it and not get my money back and not get what I wanted. And it ain't nothing else left in this store that I want. You know what I'm saying? Just irritating. I just hate that. All right. At first, many shoppers understood those changes during the height of COVID. Online shopping became a necessity rather than a preference. Malls emptied out fitting rooms, closed. Malls emptied out, fitting rooms closed, and convenience took priority over experience. But years later, as stores like Macy's continue to disappear, the impact on consumers is becoming harder to ignore. Department stores offered something that online retail still struggles to replace: choice in one physical space. Walking into Macy's meant browsing multiple brands, styles, and price points at once, rather than scrolling through platforms that often sell variations of the same design. That's also another problem that's happening in the mall right now. Y'all are all selling the exact same stuff from the exact same retailer, from the same shipper, and we know it. And y'all prices are across the board crazy as shit, right? So if you are selling Temu items in the mall at over mall prices, not even mall prices, but over mall prices, you're going to make me walk out of your store and just take a picture of it and pull it up and find it on Temu because we know it's a Temu outfit, right? I miss, Jesus Christ, I miss Bebe. Y'all remember Bebe or BB? I need to know what kind of a bougie you are. Did you say Bebe or did you say BB? Because I promise you, I could not wait to be old enough to be able to afford the clothes in Bebe. My mom used to wear those clothes, and I used to think she was just so cute and fashionable. And y'all remember Bijou Bijou? Same thing. I might be saying that wrong. Bijou Bijou, but same thing. They had cute ass clothes and they were different, but at the same time, they were boutique clothes. We need to get back to those boutique retailers that were flagship stores. Now we have all of these little small independent stores, but they're all selling the exact same stuff. Greenbrier is a prime example of that. You could walk through Greenbrier and every single store that's open has the exact same things. And I promise you, if I just want a pair of jeans that do not have holes in them or are not jeggings, but you sell all of the exact same stuff. And the cute stuff that you do have, we know that the prices don't make sense. And I'm just saying that. I am stuffy because I have a freaking daughter who won't get off my pillow. I know COVID is still out there, but you know what I mean, friend. Today's dominant online retailers include Shein, Fashion Nova, and Temu, and they have made they have made clothing more accessible, but also uniform. Okay, and also I want to say this: some of us girlies out there are willing to pay a little bit extra for the clothing that is actually good clothes. Like, I'm not paying extra and it's all lycra and polyester. I'm not. I'm not. But would I pay extra, or would I pay the right price point if this was actual cashmere, if this was real wool, if this was cotton? You know what I mean? Like, they're not making the clothing in real clothes no more, but they're jacking the price up. You know what I mean? Like, remember when blue jeans were real blue? This is not blue jean material. I don't care what y'all say. The jeans that we have now, this is not jean material. It's some kind of something else because it's got too much give in it. I want some real ass Levi's. And I'm talking about the Levi's that used to leave stains on your white shoes because they really dyed the jean material because they were real jeans. And they really had to dye it blue because it was blue jeans. Y'all not understanding me. Many consumers say the experience lacks discovery and quality control once found in department stores. Fit is another growing concern. Online charts don't account for real world body changes. Weight loss, weight gain, or natural shifts over time can make shopping without a fitting room frustrating and expensive. In-store shopping allowed customers to immediately try on multiple sizes and cuts. And let me say this something too: a lost art was art was lost in the consumer and with the consumer when y'all stop having customer service. Like, when I used to work at Macy's, if somebody went in the dressing room and they tried on something and it wasn't fitting, we would go and get the other size for them so that they didn't have to take their clothes off and put their clothes back on and then go find the size and then come back to their dressing room. Y'all don't do that no more. Y'all don't help people at all and then be working on commission. What the fuck is the commission for? Y'all aren't getting a commission for working. You're just getting a commission for ringing shit up. I don't like that. You're supposed to get a commission because you helped me come up with an outfit. When I worked at Baker's, I used to make my employees walk around the mall and see what other outfits were in other stores, what they were selling in the windows and stuff like that. Why? Because I can sell you a pair of shoes a whole lot easier if I can tell you what to wear with it. Half of the problem is that you get these shoes and you don't know what the fuck to wear with these shoes. But if I take this shoe and take you down the street, but take you down the hall to Bebe, right? And show you, get this shirt with these pants and these shoes and these accessories. Not only did I help this store make a sale, so they're definitely going to send their clients back down to me, but I made a sale in my store as well. Baby, the way my customer service was, I sold my ass off at Baker's. We made good money, okay? But we worked off a commission. Y'all work off a commission and you aren't doing anything. And that's why y'all commission sales suck. Because y'all don't know how to sell. Anyway, I'm so sorry. That was a completely different. That was I'm nostalgia. I'm sorry. You know who used to piss me off? You know who used to piss me off? Old Navy. Old Navy jeans used to piss me off because you had to try on Old Navy jeans because the sizes just did not translate right. Old Navy jeans were not made for black bodies. Old Navy jeans were made for them white girls with the wide booties. Y'all know y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about because every time you put on a pair of Old Navy pants, there was always so much crotch in the front. Right? So I had to try on every single pair of Old Navy pants I ever bought because I couldn't get the sizes right because it would be too much crotch in the front and you had to go down in the size, but then the legs would be too small. I couldn't even buy Old Navy pants for a long time because I'm sorry, my bad. Bowman's here. He said, yes, I do. Blue jeans that would dye your white K-Swisses, those were hell. Exactly. That's when you knew you had a good pair of fresh blue jeans, man. What? Anyways, y'all, I always let you know who's getting fired and who's losing their jobs. And so this was basically me just letting you know that Macy's is closing down at Northlake Mall, and you need to go out there and check out some of whatever they got on sale. But also, just keeping in mind, if you happen to have a boutique or something like that, keep in mind the experience that people have, and just think of that just in general as a business owner right now, right? If you are in a service industry as a business owner, it would behoove you to go back to 90s practices. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, maybe you aren't really a millennial like that. But the way customer service has changed from the 90s and the early 2000s to now is crazy. And it's not just a my pleasure or thank you, come again. You know what I mean? It's just that it's that going above and beyond. It's that extra, that little extra oomph that they would put on things to make us feel as though you want my money. You know what I mean? Right now, people act as if me giving you my money is a necessity when I can keep my money in my pocket. If you're not going to respect my dollar and what it took for me to make this dollar, you don't deserve it. And I think y'all should treat more stores like that. Them stores don't want to open up the lanes and they want to waste your time. Time is money. So you standing in line for 40, 50 minutes to check out to buy something that you honestly don't need, that is disrespectful to your time. Put that shit down and walk out. If enough people do it, I bet you they open another cash register. You know what I mean? It's things, it's the like y'all be getting mad at the employee when a lot of stuff is a policy issue and you need to get mad at the company. Stop yelling at these employees about things that you could be calling customer service and airing your grievances out at customer service. You want to know one that I did? I called customer service at 5 and below, because what you're not going to do is you're not going to irritate the shit out of me by taking all of the cashiers out of here and making everything a independent, like I got to be a self-cashier. But then as I'm self-cashiering, you got the cashier walking over here trying to take the stuff out of my hand and ring it up. It's one or the other. I called them so quick. I said, listen, this needs to be one or the other. Either they are ringing it up or they're letting me ring it up. But I don't need them standing over me while I'm trying to ring up some shit that they could have rang up. And then the girl going, I'm moving out the way. Well, you ring it up then. She was like, oh, no, it's self-ring up. Well, bitch, it ain't. Because you was hovering. Either you think I'm stealing or you don't. I don't like that. I don't like being a cashier anywhere. Because I don't charge. No. I hate that. I always try to make sure I go to the lines with the people ringing my shit up. I'm not a self-checkout. I hate that. I'm sorry. Thanks to phones, nobody wants to go to stores no more. And I don't think it's just the phones. I just think it's things like I just said. They set it up in ways that make you irritated that you don't even want to go into the store. I got a lot of grievances with stores right now. I tell you another thing that pisses me off. Don't charge me to pay you. It doesn't make any sense that I got to pay a fee to pay you. That's stupid, and that needs to be fixed congressionally. They're AT&T real bad with it. If you go inside of an AT&T store to make your payment, you got to pay them $10 to pay them. Bitch, I'll punch you in your forehead. I throw this phone in the river before I pay you to pay you. I'm sorry. Check out Sweet Sheba Baby and get 10% off your order automatically by visiting allhustlenofear.com. That's right. If you go to allhustlenofear.com, you too could walk around with a 3-5 on you. Okay. Just go to the sponsor list. It's a drop down. Click on Sweet Sheba Baby. It takes you automatically to her Etsy page, and your discount is automatically applied in the checkout. You don't have to do anything. But if you go through Sweet Sheba Babies, you have to know the code, and it's 420 Sunshine. Okay. But if you want to be a sponsor on All Hustle No Fear, you can. All you have to do is hit us up. You reach out today to get your business featured across all of our social media platforms, and of course right here on air. All right, I'll shout you out, or I'll play your commercial or your audio or whatever it is, and I'll also promote you across all of my social media platforms. You can DM us at All Hustle No Fear on Instagram, or you can visit us at allhustlenofear.com for more info. We're going to go ahead and go to a little bit of music, and when we get back, I know I've been dropping gems all day, but I actually have a motivational moment for you guys, okay? So y'all make sure y'all come check me out. I'm not done yet. I see you, Ron. Yeah, I'll go see what's going on with that, okay? This is All Hustle No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. And here is one of my favorite songs. Here's Dope Diana.
Baby, come see me another day when money ain't a problem. And my Twitter account got about 5 million followers. I'm on a bumpy road, but bit I'm smooth and go like butter. Fly away like beauties do after their caterpillars. I'm changing, don't need a filter. Been vibing since I was a toddler. Got the juice from my father. Maybe that's why I bother to bring this light tonight and illuminate their tomorrows. Saving them from their sorrows. Hope if I lead, they follow. Cause man, we need a beacon. I'ma be that shit. Little girl made it off rapping, never sold a brick or hit a lick. Appreciate the little things, alleviate the lunatics. Then maybe then I'll take your shit. Cause baby, I've been thinking about it all day. Looks so good, I'll fuck you in this hallway. Trying to run the world, but I can't concentrate. Something like that Nunu and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that Nunu and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that Nunu and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that Nunu and Rashad. Babe, I'm feeling better and I'm a stormy weather. Run off endeavors. Picked my ass off the pavement. Thought I'd be there forever. I always think I know better. I always know that I don't. I'm seeing God as a humor. Sometimes I feel like a joke. Grandmama laughing in heaven. Still ain't done right with my blessing. You fresh air when I'm stressing. You make me feel like I'm standing. Flying away from this planet. You pick me up when I'm landing. I can't be so damn distracted. Gotta go through with my planning. I knew that we were meant to be the night I caught your show. And now we running shit, but have so very far to go. And all I need is you and me, and that's the only thing I know. So go ahead and drop them draws just like before. Yo, cause baby, I've been thinking about it all day. Looks so good, I'll fuck you in this hallway. Trying to run the world, but I can't concentrate. Something like that Nunu and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that Nunu and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that Nunu and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that Nunu and Rashad. Something like that Nunu and and Rashad. Every Sunday night, something like that. New and Rashad. Every Sunday night, something like that. New and Rashad. Every Sunday night, something like that. New and Rashad.
What's up? You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Ew.
Can we link up tonight? Drink some rock and Sprite tonight. My pussy is super tight. Couple years without taking pipe. I am squirting back to back. I made a mess over the floor. Moaning out loud, the neighbors banging on my door, but the pounding ain't gon' get it. You gotta put your tongue all up in it. Give me a better feeling, shy fucking your brain. You know you like it. Stop holding back, baby boy, don't try to fight it. Got a little insane, orgasm riot. I'm an Aries, baby daddy, you a Pisces. I'd rather make love than get a quickie. Love it when you're on top, go slow in me. And when we make love, it's a hell of a drug. I'm addicted to you like I'm a coke fiend now. Put it in your face, know you like the way it tastes. The way I scream your name in your ear, I wanna sing. Ooh, right there, don't stop, daddy. Feeling so good, riding you like a caddy. Beat it up like a porn star actor. Slurp it up, stimulate from my reaction. You know I like it rough, handcuffing me in action. So choke me up on your back, I do the scratches. On top of cars, up in these bushes. On these staircases, no fucks where we do it. Don't tell nobody what we do. I won't tell nobody what we do. Keep this between me and you. All of this between me and you. Let me fuck on you. LMF for you.
She's so sexy. I love her. Okay. Anyways, it is time for our hustle moment and our motivational moment. And like I said, I've been dropping gems all today. If you haven't caught some of them, then your cup is you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're not prospecting, okay? Like you're supposed to be doing. But I got you a little bit of motivation. And hustle without direction is just exhaustion in disguise. And what do I mean about that? Like, a lot of y'all got a lot of hustle in you. You moving, you doing stuff, right? But you're not doing it with purpose. You're not doing it with a goal. You're not doing it with a side quest. Like, you're not doing it on purpose. You're just busy. You know what I mean? And a person who's just a busybody is someone who doesn't have rest within their self, right? Who don't know how to just find peace, right? That's what a busybody is. If you are hustling and you don't know where you are going, you are just moving. It's like you're on a treadmill, or not a treadmill. What's the thing that the little that the gerbils be in? You know what I'm saying? You just on the wheel. You're on one of them things. You're just running in circles. Okay? And all you're doing is tearing yourself up and tiring yourself out. You have to have a purpose. You have to have a goal. You have to have a destination. You have to have something that you are working towards, something that you are going towards. You're not just hustling to hustle. It's not just, oh, I'm just trying to be successful and make money. No, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish? Who are you trying to be? There has to be something that you are doing this for. You're not just doing shit. Okay? So, if you can't sit down and give me a clear example of what it is that you are trying to accomplish, if you cannot articulate your goals, if you don't know where you are heading, I need you to sit down and I need you to analyze that. I need you to sit down and I need you to think about it. I need you to slow down and figure out what exits are we heading towards. Because otherwise, when do you know when to slow down? Because you can't go fast the whole time, right? So when do you know when to slow down? When do you know when to speed back up? When do you know when to coast? When do you know when to rest? When to get off? When you're going in the wrong direction and you need to do a U-turn or whatever. I need you to know where you're going and what you're doing it for, not just that you're doing it. All right? I don't know who that was for. I don't know who needed to hear that. Hamster wheel. Thank you, baby. I don't know who needed to hear that and who that message was for, but it was for you because I've got my goals. I know what I'm doing this for. Even my side quests, I know what I'm doing those for, right? I have clear vision and I've made it plain. What is it, Teacher Anisha? You have a vision and you make the plan. You know what I mean? So I'm not hustling without direction. All of my quests, side and main quest, they all have a direction. Do yours. All right. That's all I got for y'all today. I haven't really got my stories together for next week. I be trying to have enough stories, at least 3 stories for next week that I could tell y'all we talking about. But at this moment, I really don't. Let me see. Wait. No, I don't. I know we're going to talk about Don Lemon. We will be talking about that, but I'll see whatever else is going on in the world in the next couple of days and I'll bring y'all up on it. Other than that, y'all make sure y'all are following me on all social media platforms at All Hustle No Fear. That's TikTok, that's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I don't tweet and I don't snap, so it is what it is. If you see me on there, it's not sunshine. Okay, it's not sunshine. Make sure you're also following the Hits 92.3 platform. Download the app in the App Store or iTunes Store, whatever y'all do. Download or whatever, how y'all discover y'all apps. Ugh. Okay. If you can't get the app, you can always listen online at hits923atlanta.com and you can hear all of the shows there. We have another show coming up, which is the Goat Shop. But I also want to let you guys know, we are actively looking for new shows. Clip that. We are actively looking for new shows. So if you have a great idea for a show, or if you've always wanted to be in radio or podcasting, hit us up at hitsnewshow@gmail.com. hits923newshow@gmail.com. That's what it is. And tell us all about the show that you would like to do and the time frame that you would like to do it, and we will get back to you. Yes, there is a fee that is associated with it, but we will teach you how you can monetize your show so that you can bring in money and you can try to offset that price, or you can start making some money off of your show. If you've never done a show before and you don't have any experience or anything, it's okay. We teach you. Okay, we will teach you how to do this and how to make it look just as easy as I make it look. All right, so we're about to go ahead and get out of here. That's Bowman, go sit in the corner. Don't make me put you on timeout. Okay, y'all, we about to go ahead and get out of here, but this is All Hustle No Fear on Hits 92.3. Don't do nothing I would do, and if you do, take some pictures, send me some. Okay, I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends. That's it.
Goddamn. I know, right, bro? You see that girl over there? Yeah, coming to the hey, bro. Yeah, right. For real. Right. Ron, yeah. Really be chillin'. Yeah. Nah, for sure. I really be chillin'. Yeah. That's all it be. Yeah. Be in the studio for real. Yeah.
Como te extraño, baby. Como tú quieres es what you say. Como te extraño, baby. Como tú quieres es what you say. Como te extraño, baby. Como tú quieres quieres es what you say. Como te extraño, babe. Como tú quieres is what you say.
She got body, playing with a nigga hard like a hobby. Come with it, no you can't be sloppy. I be putting in the work, no flopping. New deal on the way, I'm a copy. Helicopter nigga fly it in a cockpit. And I'ma put a lockdown, I'm a locksmith. 2021 we taking off like rockets. No you can't not stop it. Girl come with me, yeah I got what you like. Comfortable vibes if you want spend the night. You a good girl so I talk to you nice. Gotta make sure that I'm fucking you right. All in my bed, now you all in my head. You got me out here just spending my bread. Baby, you tripping, you left me on red. While you fucking with a nigga, come and fuck with me instead, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, I told you, yeah. Baby girl, I know you, yeah. I don't wanna try to control you. Hey, I already know you gon' do what you gon' do. Hey, tell you, yeah. I ain't gon' try to control you. If you for the streets, yeah, that's all you. If you for the streets, yeah, that's all you.
Como te extraño, babe. Como te quieres is what you say. Como te extraño, babe. Como te quieres is what you say. Como te extraño, babe. Como te quieres is what you say. Como te extraño, babe. Como te quieres is what you say.
She got body, playing with a nigga hard like a hobby. Come with it, no you can't be sloppy. I be putting in the work, no floppy. New deal on the way, I'm a copy. Helicopter nigga flying in a cockpit. And I'ma put a lockdown on my locksmith. 2021 we taking off like rockets. And you can't not stop it. What you about to do? Because I'm sitting here wishing I'm not the type to wait around for folks to make a decision. Could've had better investments, but it's time and I'm spending. I know I could've been used on high caliber women. Now I'm trying not to be rude, but it's time that you wasting. I'm a Pisces, so my placement never ever complacent. Say you right beside me, but I feel you somewhere adjacent. And if you're not trying to ride, then I can find your replacement. Yeah, you killing me. The way you waste my time, that shit, it feel like villainy. And then you in it, I don't wanna bring back anything. Yeah, you tripping like you went pop the perky. But in a smile, but you won't work me. Yeah, you're poison ivy. Yeah, I feel all the side effects inside me. Somehow I let you get all of that in my skin. For them other niggas on the prize you wanna win.
Como te extraño, babe. Como tú quieres is what you say. Como te extraño, babe. Como tú quieres is what you say. Como te extraño, babe. Como tú quieres is what you say. Como te extraño, babe. Como tú quieres is what you say.
She got body, playing with a nigga hard like a hobby. Come with it, no you can't be sloppy. I be putting in the work, no floppy. New deal on the way, I'm a copy. Helicopter nigga fly it in a cockpit. And I'ma put a lockdown on my locksmith. 2021 we taking off like rockets. Now you can't not stop it, body. And you know
Get up! DJ Telly Tell. Get up! 5, yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Throw that ass in the circle. Throw that ass in the circle. Go best friend, 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 go best friend. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up.